Hey everybody, this is Glidercat and it's time to play. We are back in Captain of Industry playing the beta on the You Shall Not Pass map. Last episode, we spent the entire episode just going over the current state of things on the island. It's been doing a bunch of work between episodes. But I haven't done a thing since last episode, so let's get to work. First things first, I noticed in the top right, we've got a couple problems. Let's see. Ooh, we just set this guy up to do some sand. Maybe did I pick the wrong thing? Let's see. He was able to do some. Let's get this guy on sand if we can. His tower is way over here. No, I guess he mined everything I said to mine. Let's get, where do we want to chew off the sand? I'm tempted to actually dig a little and get underneath this sand. But it doesn't really make much difference. Let's flatten out the area. Boom. How about some of that? That'll give him something to do. Hopefully he won't get too backed up with sand, where our trucks get backed up and they have nowhere to deliver it. But we'll see. We'll solve that problem when we get there. What else? There's another one that's unhappy. It's this guy. And what are you doing? You're just... Oh, he was helping clear out a path. I had trucks get stuck here. So I brought some guys over here just to widen this up a little bit. Wondering if we should switch and start working on our ramp again. Think we're kind of in the clear, or I could just have this guy keep making this wider and wider so we can build. Maybe we'll do that. Let's just open this up a bit. How about over here? We'll edit the mining designation. We'll do it. Nice big one here, and we'll just let him flatten all this out. Or let this crew, I should say, flatten this out. Okay, mining designation, we're on flat. Level 2. All of this, please. And this, I don't think anybody's going to get that tree, but maybe. All right, that'll keep those guys occupied. I usually have the warning bell here muted, but now we don't even have, we're hardly getting any warnings anymore, so I can let it run. It's not too much of a distraction. Okay, finally, let's get back to doing the glass here. What I've got going so far is I've got seawater being pumped into a little storage tank, just as a buffer to make sure that when these guys are done, it fills up faster than waiting on the pump. We've got 4 evaporation ponds. These are the unupgraded. We could upgrade these to heated. They take energy. I'm not sure that we're going to need it. We'll see how much glass we need. We can always upgrade them as an option later. They take more workers too, I think, once we upgrade them. Doesn't show that here, but pretty sure. That is, if we want to look, that's here. Evaporation pond takes 3 people. And the heated one takes 5. The heated one takes 60 kilowatts of power, but it is a lot faster. We get 8 salt every 40 seconds. This one we get 8 salt every 160 seconds. So this is, 1/4 the speed, but we'll see. I'm not sure if speed's going to be an issue. So then water storage. Then I've got actual salt storage here too. Kind of same thinking, just to have a buffer of them. And the way I was doing this, I think we can just get this built. So I'm going to unpause this. Be easier to look at. Whoops, right click to unpause. These guys dump out their salt into loose storage. And then I raise myself a belt up out of the output of that loose storage. And now I've got a belt that's as high as it can be. I think that's the maximum height. Why do I have that maximum height? Because we're going to put 2 belts underneath this thing. And we're going to feed our mixer. Let's grab a mixer. I think it's right here. And if you look here, it is the top recipe that we're going to go after. 18 sand plus 4 limestone plus 4 salt gives us the glass mix here. Later, we could pump acid in and get an extra 4 units of glass mix just for feeding an acid. We might do that. We've got... Oh boy, it's going to be hard to get it over there, but because this is so congested here with pipes as it is. But if we wanted to, we could pipe this acid over this way. Oh man, it's just a mess of pipes though already. There's a chance we could get organized over here. I doubt it, but maybe. It's just kind of congested. We could, if we wanted to, pipe the acid over here and get a little bit of a boost on the cement mix, or the glass mix. So let's get that going. And then the glass mix, I think we just have to smelt it and we're done. Smelt it, cast it, and we're done kind of thing. Okay, where to put these? We have multiple things that we got to feed in here. Initially, let's look at that one more time. Yeah, initially it's all dry stuff. Later, maybe acid. So we'll leave room in case we want to add a pipe for acid. We've got some land. How about right there? That will be the mixer. We can do an array of these. That's why I haven't kind of the... Oh, are these going the wrong direction? No, they're going the right direction. You're going to dump salt out this way. Boom. We can always add more and have them feed this same belt. Production will go this way. The conveyors will go that way. Okay, we need to get sand in here. Trying to think of the best place to do that. Boy, look at all these trucks go. Oh, they're building. Yeah, I'm getting fast construction just because we don't have that much going on the island. Pretty cool. Sand. We've got tons of sand. In fact, we could bring the sand across in the other direction. It gets a little tricky to do that. Here's our salt. All right, what about... I think how we want to do the storage for this. Sand and what was it, limestone, right? Let's see about... Could we do something like this? Say this is our sand coming in. I get to? And say this is our limestone. If I can make this work. Let's mark these. Set the what they can store. Sand on the outside. We'll do limestone on the inside. I did that right. Limestone. Yep. Okay, sand. Let's pause this building, by the way, the mixer. Just want to make sure that I can belt to that before we create it. Build it, that is. U-shaped conveyor. Boom. Go up one. Up one. Hop over this. Through, go up one. Let's see, this guy be the bottom one. So how about back down? You can just hug this. Will you be okay, or are you going to want to connect? Not crazy about these two belts touching, but they are going to be heading in a different direction. Let's try it. I'm going to auto build or quick build that just to see how it turns out. I'm going to make sure it doesn't mess with this conveyor going this way, the other direction. Shouldn't. Wow, that's still slow to construct. All right, let's work on the limestone one. You come out all the way high. That'll work. Stay up high, stay up high, stay up high. And stay on top of that one. I'll hit R to undo the snapping. And kind of right when that one comes down, maybe you can come down one. Yep. This guy's going to sandwich between the other guys, like so. Yeah, it looks like that one's fine too, the one that we just did. Go there, and that, and then we'll extend the top guy. There's your salt hanging up to the top, and then we've done this before when we were doing the construction parts. We were using regular conveyors. Just need to get this material down into the mixer. And we could have multiple mixers and multiple of this stuff, everything really. See how this is going to line up. There's so many products that can go into the mixer. The helpers, man, are a little bit noisy. Okay, you into there. See if we can get the second level belt. That looks like that's it. That one's happy. And then our ground belt. That's happy. That's all going to fit. We don't need trucks to get through here. They're just not going to be able to. Let's unpause the construction. And then let's... guess we can let it run. Kind of want a lot of these guys. A lot of this storage. One, it's a good place to store up our sand and limestone. Need to mine more limestone. Sand too. I could use some more sand. He's doing it now. All right, let's think about this. Let's pick our recipe glass mix. Boom. Like I said later, maybe the acid. We could even truck the acid over if we wanted to. Saves us salt, which is infinite, right? That's just seawater. Lime saves us a little bit of limestone and sand, but we can, I think we can make sand. Can we make sand? Let's see. Oh, I thought we could grind up sand somehow. I guess maybe not. Production. Yeah, that's it. You can only harvest it, it looks like. Interesting. I thought we could do it. Let's look at glass mix. Is there any other way to make it? No, you've got to have sand. So I've got some sand buried underneath here. We're not going to get to that. See, it's some of it's buried. But I'm not going after that sand. Hopefully we've got enough to make all the glass we need and more. Looks like there's quite a bit here. So, yeah. And it's not maintenance, so it's probably a fixed amount of glass that we need, I'm guessing. All right, yeah, look at our cargo ship went off to go get more oil. We've got tons. We just have tons. Anyway. All right, these guys are constructing this. What's next? We get glass mix. What do we do with that? Glass mix. We pop into a blast furnace along with some coal. Don't know how we're going to get coal over here. That's kind of an issue. We're far from coal mines. I thought about actually using just charcoal burners. Yeah, we've got this cargo ship here bringing in wood and what is that, sulfur? What I'm thinking of doing is changing this guy over to just sulfur, dedicate him to that purpose. It's it's pretty low production rate. We don't even need that much. In fact, we can even create our own sulfur. But I thought about maybe putting the wood here, and we could just turn that wood into coal with some charcoal makers or coal makers. And we've got coal wherever we need it, and it's fairly infinite. So coal's not going to be an issue. It's just the routing. I've got coal coming down from the mountain. Where is it? Here. So if you remember, we got that belt way from this coal deposit way over here. I've got a belt of coal. It's got 3,000 units of coal on it. Coming down, but it's still far away. All right, let's get back to it. We do need to figure out coal, though. Where are we going to get coal? Where is this? Let's see again. Coal, we could turn into molten glass. Slag, we can dump. We're real close to getting rid of that. Exhaust, eventually we got to circle back and maybe process our exhaust. There's a way to scrub that. Are there other recipes we need to think about here? Probably not. Blast Furnace 2, which we don't have unlocked, I don't believe. Gets us another recipe. What's so good about this one? Oh, it's double. I see. Double the output for not quite double the input, at least on coal, but who cares with coal? We've got, like I said, it's like infinite, basically. Then we've got a recipe here that takes graphite instead of coal and water, and you get steam as a byproduct. Boy, that's an interesting one. 16 glass with less pollution, only half the pollution for the same amount of glass. Anyway, all distractions at this point. All we can do is the current blast furnace one. Coal. What are we going to do about coal? That is actually worth thinking about. I still have my little my coal maker. I think I took that up. Part of the rework. These guys want trees to cut. Let's designate some trees. Wouldn't mind doing them close to this hill because we're going to slowly chew away this hill. How about some of this over here? Give these guys something to do while I ponder our coal supply strategy. Take a look at that coal burner. Probably pollutes too. Where are you? Coal maker. Throws off pollution. 20 wood for 4 coal. Great. Does it take power? I don't think it does. So we could do that. We do have infinite wood. We can boat it in. 40 seconds to get it. But we could have a bunch. We do have a ton of coal on the island to process that I'd actually like to burn through. There's just tons of it up here. Let's see. Do we have any option to belt that down in a way that's not going to be crazy? We'd have to tap into it over here somewhere. Look at it. Look at how buried it is in these pipes. Probably want to tap into it here at the ground level. You can see the ramp only takes 3. So I might have to do another ramp right here. We could do that. I imagine they can go back to back. Let's just take a look at that real quick. Where are you? That's over here. How come I always miss it? Where are you? There it is. Under buildings. I guess I don't think of this as a building. Let's see. We could do it right there. It looks goofy. It's effectively a big giant roadblock if you're coming in this way, but there's really no reason to come that way. I guess we could try to cheat it over a little bit. I don't know if trucks can get through there, but they can always just go underneath here, right? So that's an option. And then we could run the coal belt. There's room on this ramp. Oh man, where are we going to do it? Where are we going to do it? Guess we would come out and then try and hop back over and run along this bus here. This can go. We don't need this water collector here anymore. That can go. We'll get rid of that little pipe. Coal. This farm's going to go. In fact, we can get rid of that now, probably. Let's do it. It's kind of silly. We have so much food. And we can get rid of all the belt. Not all the belts, but there's a belt here somewhere feeding it. This little guy. Guess I can get rid of that little nugget. And then we'll clean up the belt later, but getting distracted. Coal this way. And then maybe around here somehow. Right? Down this way. Zigzag. I got a little more room now that I've cleared this path. In fact, I should probably get that guy working over on this little pinch point right there. Let me do that while I'm looking at it. It's really where it's a little bit tighter. We should focus on those areas because it's a pain when the trucks cannot get where they need to go. Seen it several times and it's a headache to deal with. Let's open that up a little bit. Repaint that to be a little bigger. Good. Oh, there's our big excavator, by the way. I got one. We managed, these guys take electronic parts. Hopefully he'll find his place. They take electronic parts, and we picked up some of those just from exploring the map. Eventually we'll make them. But we've got one big guy here. His scoops like a whole truckload at a time. We need to get the bigger trucks, but they take glass to make, if I'm not mistaken. Let's take a quick look. Vehicle depot here. Here's the large excavator. You can see it takes 60 electronic parts, and we've got 560 of them. So I can make more of these right now if I want. But the bigger trucks, I'm really interested in these guys. Take 20 glass. That's another reason why we're doing glass. So we saw coal. I think we are going to belt it down here. No, it's a bit crazy. But I think I'm going to wiggle along here too. And once we clear out more land, we can route the belts and have a proper bus that looks nicer than what we got. It's kind of a mess. But we'll have plenty of work to do, or we can do rework as we get more buildable land. I'm trying to focus on just this playthrough, just for fun, focus on having as much of the factory as possible on the ground level here, this plateau, and living within that space as best we can. I've got farms and stuff up here. This is all kind of temporary. I don't want to put a bunch of industry up here. So yeah, we will belt the coal. It's going to be crazy. It's going to use a lot of resources, but that's fine. We need things to spend resources on actually right now. Let's do it. Let's set it up. I think it's just blast furnace. Glass mix and coal, slag, and pollution. Where do we want to do this in terms of scaling? How do we want to do this, right? I've got salt collectors or salt producers that can scale out over to the right. I've got these guys that can also scale out to the right. We might do the same kind of thing over here. I'd like to leave room, at least extend the pipe out a little bit that we could hop over if we want to bring acid into this guy, into our mixers. Their output. What are you outputting? Just glass mix. That's good. No byproduct we got to worry about. We're going to do the same kind of thing we did with the salt. Come over this way, maybe into a loose storage, and then raise a belt up that has that stuff. So I need to extend this island a little bit more. We've got it marked. Probably need to route some stone here with belts as well. But we're going to have to route coal first. The blast furnace this way. How can we do this so it scales with the space that I've got? Got slag to worry about. My outputs. There's my inputs. Oh, we could belt coal much the way we did this here, right? These guys. So it'd be coal and glass mix coming across. Let's do that. I'm going to go into planning mode here. Let's start with the loose storage. I don't know that I need this, but I'm going to do it just to be consistent. And how did I do this guy? About the same level. That's going to be storage for glass mix. One's fine. This, I believe, is a conveyor, U-shaped conveyor. Though I don't see it. Yeah, there it is, glass mix. U-shaped conveyor. We can upgrade these later if we need to. Not sure we're going to need to. You come into there. And the output back here gives us the opportunity to climb a belt without getting in anybody's way. The raised belts do cost more to place. I didn't realize that. Makes sense. Never really paid too much attention to that. And then it looks like I come over one square over from the product, which is right there. Right? And then this belt will go across further if we need it to. Just allowing us to scale. And by having this inner belt down on the ground kind of go this way, it allows me to add more mixers if we need to. Okay, then we need to get coal, and that coal is probably going to come in right underneath. There'll be a belt right underneath. In fact, we can, just to visualize, let's pop a belt down here. It doesn't need to be one level up. I'm going to do it. Actually, 2 levels up. We get 4 levels of belts. Yeah, I guess we can. Interesting. I thought we could only do 3. Bear with me while I get this placed where I want it. It's going to be our coal belt coming through. And now blast furnace time. What are we going to do with these guys? Eventually we can upgrade these. Need to be far enough back. That's the only thing. See how far back this one is? From the belts? That's just to get that slope down. The inputs are on the other side. And I could if I wanted to, could bring the inputs in from the side. I don't know if that would save us a little bit of space or not. And what do I do with the molten metal? Got to go into a caster. We're in, if we did sideways, we're in the build mode, so don't have to be perfect yet. I'm glad these guys are filling because I need this land. I need that land right now, actually. We could come down. We've only got 2 to bring down here. Zip, zip. Exhaust. Later on, we could process that. And then molten metal could go. Ooh, we got this slag we got to get rid of too. That could be routed over or something into storage. Then dumped. What caster do we need? Glass maker. That's probably it. Molten glass into glass. This guy produces slag too. What gives, buddy? Of course, this is going to be huge. Oh. Wow, this is a monster. Look at this guy. Right. Slag up top. Seems like we should do the slag on the bottom, right? Towards the coast. So we can, let's take this guy up and see if we can get the, flip them so that the slag ends up dumping out of the bottom. The exhaust, I don't care where that's at really. I guess we can pipe it in the middle into smokestacks and then eventually look to process that. But this one I'm going to get rid of. I'm going to hit with this guy positioned like this. If I hit the F key, oink, that switches the outputs. Let's rotate this guy kind of like it was. Like that. Now my slag's on the bottom where I want it. Still need to fill, boy. I'm just on the edge. Back this way. Gonna be something like that. Glassmaker. I wonder if this thing can just snap on. Why doesn't want to? It's a little weird doing that. It's gonna block a pipe, so we'll give it a few spaces. Gives us a place to hop over if we need to. Also, this one, same thing. We want slag on the bottom, so I'm gonna rotate first, and then flip, boom, and then rotate again a couple times. Now our slag is at the bottom where we want it. It's hard to see with that little pop-up hint, but it's there. And we can connect up with this guy, flag. How about something like that? Now let's see if I can get these inputs. And for glass is at the bottom. We just need glass mix and coal. We said glass mix is up on top. Doesn't matter which order we do these. Let's grab just a regular old U-shaped conveyor. See if we can get to the top belt. And man, did I get that first time? Perfect. Just what I wanted, by the way. This. Yes. That's fine. I think that's us. I think that is us. We've got exhaust. Right now, we'll just dump that in the smokestack. Down the road, we may look to process all this stuff, pipe it somewhere else. Now we're going to pipe it into the clouds. Birds enjoy that. And then we got to get rid of slag. That could feed a couple loose storages or something. How about a U-shaped conveyor? Maybe we go with level 2s right out of the gate. Ooh, are they going to be able to dump over here? Yeah, they... Ooh, can they get through here? Eventually they'll be able to. Yeah, this is kind of... I mean, I guess they can get through this way. This is going to be kind of dead-endsville. No way to allow these guys through here. No And they'll be able to get, trucks will be able to get over this way. Belts and stuff we can always weave and do things with. Flag this direction into some type of storage. Well, that can probably be a level 1, actually. Yeah, level 2. Might get a little bit faster production using level 2s. These guys can empty out their slag faster. Think I like it. It's a little hard to visualize with the little ghosted images here, but I think this is going to work. Let's grab a loose storage for slag just to get us started. Yes, that's fine. Like this. Main line, I definitely want level 2s. I think that's going to do it. That's going to do it. I think that's going to work for us pretty well. I got a molten channel here I got to place. Oh, you know what I didn't look at? Ratios at all. Well, let's see. This guy's going to kick out, index this to 60 seconds, 24 molten glass a minute. Guy takes, okay, good, 24 molten glass a minute. I like it. I mean, it can be fun when there's different ratios, but I'll take the straightforward with a smile. Those match up nice. 24 glass, and then we'll get 24 glass. What are we going to do with the glass? Where is it? Out here? We got to find a way to get that out of there. And I'm joking, but I'm not joking. We got to find a way to get that out of there. Find a place for it. Guess we could bring that glass out on a raised belt back this way next to these belts. I think I wouldn't be able to hop that though. Well, we'll worry about that in a minute. Let's get this built. I'm going to use the pause tool. Right click and drag. Boom. Let that all get built. And meanwhile, we've got our coal routing adventure. Man, this is going to be kind of silly, but yeah, I don't know a way around it. Can't just bring coal here. Otherwise, that kills this ramp. Is this ramp important? Yes, it's a way to get here and then also over here. That ramp is serving a purpose. I guess I got to put one right next to it. It looks, man, it just seems goofy. Wish these had like 15 ports instead of 3. But it is what it is. Where are you, ramp buildings? Can't do it that way. Doesn't make much sense. You know what we could do? I was going to say we could put these belts under another ramp. Just later on, I picture us kind of rerouting all these things. Make it look nice. Maybe once we have a nice straight shot, we've mined some of this back. Maybe we could do a little bit more of a straight shot down instead of this craziness. So we may come back. I'm not going to try and solve the world's problems right now, but maybe we'll come back and redo this. It's just we're going to have to live with some ugliness for a bit. Because this, I'm not crazy about the way this looks at all. That's that. We can just branch off this belt. This one's going to have to be upgraded, by the way. And it's going to cost us lots of parts to do it. We'll get to that later. We can use... Should be used level 2s right out of the gate. Let's not. That's going to burn through everything. We may not need it. We'll see how much coal we actually end up using. And then which port to use? No idea. I'll stick to the one on the left side, I guess. Down, can you make it? Can you make it all the way down or no? Not, oh, barely. Barely, barely. So we're going to block this entrance for excavators, but they're not going to come through here anyway. I don't think. Or are they? Oh, shoot. They are. The excavators, in theory, are hoping to get across here, come down this way to access that ramp and get over there. Maybe we do need to reroute these two guys. Oh man, that's a pain in the rear. Coal, of course, it's on the inside, so I can't really drag it off of here. Let me unhook this guy for now. Coal's the inside belt. It's hard to get at. What I'm thinking about now is bringing this conveyor and this conveyor down underneath a ramp. That would give excavators a clear path if they had to hop over all of this and cut across the island. And it kind of makes sense to do that. It would look reasonable. I've got space for it. Assuming I can get these belts to come down, it's workable. In fact, if we did that, I think this could go away and we could straighten this whole stretch. It would be an improvement to do that. Coal would still got an issue because I don't want coal following this path. I need coal way over here. I know I've got this big coal deposit here. I just don't want to rely on this because eventually that is going to burn out. So it's just making more work for myself later if I do use that coal right now. The way we've got this working, this coal, click on the mining tower. It's feeding a boiler way over here. I'll have to, actually, once we route coal over here, I won't have to do that. It's feeding another boiler over here. Same thing. Once I route the coal, that will no longer need to be supplied. But it's also feeding this guy right here. This is our main. And this is the coal that's going into all of our blast furnaces. And then if you look, I've got a little connector here that's paused. This is that coal from up on top of the hill. I've got it kind of blocked off right now. I have turned it loose a couple times when I had issues with trucks being stuck or not having enough coal and my furnaces were starved out. I just opened this valve. Little connector guy, boom, unpause them, and down comes the coal. That's super convenient. I've got it turned off because I want to burn through all this coal as soon as I can, fill this in and level it, and use that land maybe for farming or something. So that's why I'm not using the coal from up above. All right. Let's see. I'm thinking we should undertake this task, and maybe that'll be what we do for the rest of this episode. We're going to have to somehow stop these two conveyors. I see a way of doing it right here. Let's get on it. Let's just get on it. Let's see what level these are. These are level 1s. That one's a level 2. Okay, so level 1. May not matter actually for what I'm doing. I just want to create a little break in this. We're in build mode, so it's paused. That stops the belt. And now I need to stop that's the inner one. Stopping the outer one's piece of cake. Do the same thing. Maybe back here. Or there, not there really. Here. Raise this up with the E key, boom. And then we need to break the belt way down. Oh, how do we want to do this? Yeah, we want to maybe travel along this line if we can. Let's Let's break off here, way down here. Because this is all going to go away. Okay, good. We've actually stopped the flow of product too. Let's let this stuff find its way down first. We're going to break it here at the where it's back up to the 3rd level. And then all the stuff in the middle is going to go away. We're going to put a new ramp here. We're going to have to deal with the ground just being stone underneath. Be cool to terraform that and make it dirt, but I don't want to bother with that now. Maybe some other day never we can do that. Okay, this one's done. I think this one's empty. Let's get that guy stopped up. And we'll wait till this rock goes by. It won't take too long. We'll get this ramp built and we will call it an episode. We're just going to route belts straight through here along with our buddy, the coal, through here. And then I got to deal with how to get the coal over onto this side. I guess I can just cut across at that point. All right, we're ready. Let's do it. It may want me to do it here. All right, we're good. Let's tear all this up. And we'll use the instant destroy thing here. All that goes. We'll click and do quick remove. This guy, quick remove, just costs unity. If you look at the top, you'll see our unity. We've got more unity than we know what to do with. Quick remove. Be nice to have these two line up. This one we're gonna get rid of. That's going gone. Yeah, I was saying it'd be cool to have these lined up. I don't know if there's enough room for me to bring a belt down and have these two line up. Here or something. Don't think there's quite enough room. We can try it. We're in build mode. In fact, we could probably start now. Where do we want this? It's got to be... Coal needs to be on the inside. These belts... let's help ourselves out. Let's extend these conveyors so we can see a little better what it's going to look like. You come out this way. Nice and high. For trucks, so they can get through anywhere they want. Somewhere out to there, maybe. And we're in the build mode, so none of this is going to get built yet. Okay, I'm just doing that because we want this guy to be on the far right slot, this guy to be in the middle slot. We want the far left slot to be the coal because we're eventually going to cross over here somewhere. Could have put another ramp down if we had to. Now that we've got the belts a little closer, let's see if it's even possible for us to line this up with the other one. It may not be able, we might not be able to do it. Not the end of the world if we can't. Try to get these guys lined up. I think I got to go one more over. So hard to tell the camera controls. Every time I move, it just goes flying. That's where I want it lined up. How about that it? That is not it. Thought I had it there. I don't think that was it though. That lined up? I guess that is. That is. And then this guy's got to come over. See, every time I let up the mouse, jumps. I think that might be okay. Let's grab a conveyor and just see if this lines up. You down to straight in. Yeah, that's where I want it. That's where I want it. These guys don't line up perfect. That's okay. Let's see if they can make it down the hill. So it's, bear with my camera work here. This guy, he is level 2. Let's make him a level 2. Outer one, can you come down and make that descent? You cannot. That means, yeah, we want to get down underneath there. He can't make it. That means we got to split further back. And then we can kind of dip on our way there. Let's split this guy here. Delete this. And we can now delete these guys. This one can just be turned off like that. Then quick remove. Let's try it again. U-shaped conveyor 2s. Connect up to this guy and then start the decline as soon as you can. Be not that fast. Bear with me. About this. This. Oops, not yet. Oh man, the camera controls so hard. Not the game, it's just the nature of what we're trying to achieve here. I think that's what I want. Right like that, right? Come through and then climb up as fast as you can. Join up with your buddy. What is this one? Why is it going the other direction? Oh, I got to change the directions on these. Pop that guy down there. This guy needs to just toggle the direction. Now I should be able to join these up. Should be happy. Okay, incompatible port at the start. Direction maybe? I can't see what direction that is. I don't know if there's any indication. Probably something at the ends here that tell us, but come on. All right, that was more work than it needed to be. I think that's it for that one. Now we got to break apart this other guy further back, right? We're going to have the same issue, I think. Can I break him? Let's pause that connector. We don't need. This thing we don't need. There's our stone line. There's a chance he might make it down. I don't think he's gonna. Pretty sure we're gonna have to split this guy off too. Let's do it. And this is a level 1 belt? Yeah. I'm gonna go level 1 conveyor. Just create a little nugget here. Raise it up to the top. Place that just so I can get rid of this. Bulldoze that. Boom. Click it. Quick remove. Again, that's a level 1 belt, right? Yep. Level 1 conveyor. Hook up here. Boom. Start coming down as fast as we can-ish. That. Then find your way underneath. I think this is going right. Okay, and then once you're through, up as soon as you can get up. Actually, let me click there. Now up. That one connected, no problem. And then we'll send the coal under, right? Won't look too bad. How can we get the coal down? Don't think I can do it from up top. Might be able to do a little branch. This isn't going to look aesthetically perfect, but one did not clip on. Might have to come back like this, to be honest. Yeah, that's ugly. Can you come down a little? Like, is that going down a level? No. I think the same level. Just not enough room for him to drop. That's fine. I'll take that. I'll take that. I think you can make the rest of the drop here. Good. Like it. I like it. Like it. I like it. I like it. Now I don't know how to get the coal across here. I don't think I need a ramp for that. Guess we could do it without. And then if we find excavators getting stuck, then we can worry about fixing it. But they really shouldn't be. Matter of fact, there should be like almost no trucking going on in the center here. Should all kind of be on the outskirts, filling in storages and stuff. There's some exceptions to that, but that's kind of the goal. My goal, anyway. Be not to have excavators and even any traffic really in the center. I think I can hop over this belt like early. What if we do something like this? Boom, and now we travel along this line with our coal. It's kind of a roundabout way when we got coal right here, but we can't cross this path. We're trying to let excavators get through there. That's why we got to get under a ramp. We couldn't come under a ramp here because that's got 3 ports already full. I think this is our coal line right here, man. Man and woman. Boy, girl, anybody else who's watching? This is the plan right here. This is a long belt. I forgot what I chose here, if I did level 1 or level 2. It looks like level 1 if I look at the toolbar. All right, where are we going to go? This is all going to change, this water thing. We had farms here, so that made sense. Now it just kind of sticks out like an eyesore. We want to get through here and feed this. The trucks no longer have to deliver to that loose storage. What is our path? Good. Hug this line. I have a feeling all this is going to get moved. It might make sense to follow the food line a little bit because I think this is going to get, this water stuff is going to get changed. I don't know if I'm going to be able to hop over 3 of these though. Or where? Yes. Let's follow the food line. See how this works. I'm going to stop it right here. Now, and then let me take this out. This is an old belt that's just getting in our way. Was hooked up to a farm. We no longer need it. We'll do a quick remove on that. The reason I'm getting rid of that is it was going to make our coal belt kind of hop over something that I know is going to be deleted. So it's just not necessary. Better. Okay, pick up from where we left off. Go up with the E key. We know we got to cut over this way. Where to do it and where to do it here. we could come right through. No, I can't feed that port. That port is really tucked in. So we might, and these storages are kind of unfortunate where they're placed. That's rubber. Could be moved. We just need to feed coal into this loose storage if we want. So maybe let's try this. There's no right answer. It's all stylistic. Can I hop over all that? Good. I'm going to come along this way, I think. The outer side of the pipe. Again, there may be, you know, may choose to do it a slightly different way or a completely different way than I'm doing it. I didn't go over the pipes there. They maybe go under. Not a big deal. We're going to find a way to feed that. And we're going to find our way down there. Oh, man. Yep. I don't think I can hop over that. No, not quite. Shoot. That would have been kind of cool. I'm going to hug this pretty close, I think. And once we get more land cleared out and stuff, we can do proper buses. This is ugly here. I don't like it. I'm going to hop this pipe because I may want to use that pipe. He just doesn't want to. That's fine. This land is already green, so I'm not super worried about having to dig that out to make it green, but I'm still going to hug this belt. Like I said, someday never we can make these look beautiful. I just need to get it there. This can stay high. It doesn't matter. I can hop over all this stuff, actually. Is that coal? Yeah, there's a coal hopper here. Oh, that's for our temporary no, what is that? That's our glass maker. I'm sorry. That's our cement mixer. That guy takes coal too. We'll feed that off of this line too, I guess. It saves some truck trips. Oh man, look how far. We're almost there. Man, this is a big belt. This is a big belt. I'm gonna have to branch off of this and come underneath to feed that guy. Or do something clever. Let me stick out a little bit. The inputs are back here. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Let's hug it closer. Ooh, like that. Stop that straight. I'm going too far. Let's see. I'd like to do this. So can I? We're up high, so stuff can always go underneath here. What I'd like to do is come up right between these guys, right like that. Man, that's just exactly what I wanted, kind of. That's us, right? We got to come down one, and that's our coal. Believe it. Actually making it there. I'll turn on my snapping. Want to connect. Right there. Is that guy facing? That's facing the right direction. Toggle the snap button. That's it. That will do it. That's a huge belt. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Guys complaining about not being able to connect. Is it touching? What's going on here, actually? Guess I can take this nugget out. This isn't connected to anything. Oh, these are my two endpoints. This top one's not connected to anything. Let's get rid of that. And we'll do a quick remove on it. See. Yeah. We're fine there. Nothing is being blocked. And if it was, we could always rework some stuff. I think that's fine. I like it. Now we got a little bit of a challenge to get hooked into this guy right here. Already got some crazy belt work going on. I think I need to come around and then zip under. Let's try it. You connect up. You down to you. Oof. Kind of ugly. Let's see what I can do. You, that's fine. Maybe, oh, you're still too high? Why are you having problems with that? Still too high. It looks like we gotta just start this whole thing one further back. Maybe here. Seems like we could be higher up at least a little bit, but I don't. Trucks aren't going to get under there no matter what I do, I don't think. So let's just place it. That's that guy. So once he gets coal from the belt, he's no longer going to need it from these trucks. So that's going to be less trucks. I'm going to go ahead and unassign that as a custom route. We just click the assigned routes and pick it again, and that removes it. Okay. So trucks are no longer going to deliver coal to that. We need to do the same thing over here for our cement rotary kiln that's taking coal. You can get that from the belt. This one I think is going to be a little easier. Somewhere around here and down in it, right? Oh, can you do that one? Here? Yeah. I like that. That's fine. And we need to take that guy off as well. Let's take the custom route off of that guy. You, here, and you. That's removed. Now we've got coal being supplied to 3 places that need it. Let's unpause. It'll take a while. I'll take the pause tool, right click and drag over as much as I can see, I guess. Ooh, I don't want to do it over my factories though, because they're going to start, it'll kick on my buildings. I just want construction to start. I don't know if that took. Okay, that looks like it's unpaused. But this. Okay, those are gone. And this guy. Bunch of stuff over here. That can all get built. That can all get built. In fact, I'm surprised we're not seeing more warnings for things that are like backing up for lack of coal. All this can be unpaused. Boom. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Let's, oh, we got these little things we can get rid of. Boom. That we use to kind of break the belt. Ooh, that one's not connected. This is wrong. This is wrong. This is wrong. Let's pause the game, actually. Let's fix that. Let's fix it. This is meant to be a level 2 conveyor. Just grab this tool. Break this guy off. Okay, and then you are supposed to coming straight over like that. Yeah, get rid of that one. Pause tool, right click, drag, boom, and same over here, boom. And then we've got a nugget here we can get rid of. Another nugget there we can get rid of. And then let's quick build some of this. These little extra connectors, they're just gonna have to stay there. I can get rid of them, but then I got to run another pipe to replace them. They're actually kind of handy sometimes to shut off a line. I'm gonna quick deliver this stuff. Boom, 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 and we'll see. There's probably some major problem I didn't foresee. Oh, I got to unpause to the building. That says, oh no, that one's good. One's good. That one's good, I think. Or no, I have to unpause these. Sorry. Unpause. Nope. Huh. These should be... Oh, I gotta unpause the game. That might solve a bit of a problem. All right. These guys are being built. What else? Probably this thing needs it. Quick deliver. Quick deliver. Quick deliver. That all looks like it's getting built. This big monster is... It's going to take a while. Even the quick deliver takes quite a while for these long stretches. Doop, doop, doop. Here's another segment, probably. Quick deliver that. Deliver that. What about this? Quick deliver that segment. Thought we had it. This segment is being built. Got stuff over here. This guy, quick deliver. This guy, even though it looks like it's being constructed, needs quick deliver. Again, we've got tons of Unity. That's why I'm doing this. It's not creating materials out of thin air like it used to in the alpha version. Uh-oh, what is this mess? Oh, this is fine. That's the output coming down here. Oh, I should mention real quick. A couple episodes ago, I was talking about how, remember I was experimenting with different ways and I couldn't get this belt to work. Couldn't get product, I think, from this farm to actually come onto the belt. I think it has to do with there being a demand. There has to be demand for the product on the belt. It's a little squishy. Sometimes it'll work and sometimes it won't. But usually if you have either a unit storage hooked up or you're hooked up to, say, the community or somebody that's consuming the food, then these belts will work the way you expect them to. But I ran into problems. That's why I've got the splitter here. That didn't even solve my problem at the time. But something to just keep in mind. I thought the same thing was going on here. But I believe the reason we're not seeing this glass mixture floating down this conveyor is because no one's requesting it. Could be mistaken on that, but I believe that's why we're not seeing material down here. In fact, if I put a loose storage down, it would probably start working. All right, what are we not getting rid of here? We got slag. We got to assign slag to this guy. Boom. And we'll set that to keep it empty. Got to pick a recipe here for glass, molten glass. Boom. And it's going to take a while for coal to get here. Long time, actually. And then divide. Flag's taken care of here. We just got to take care of the glass output. We'll do that next episode. I may get some more work done between episodes. But I think we've got glass just about up and running, at least initially. We can scale all of this off to the right and get more. That's going to allow us to do a bunch of stuff and get that, get the bigger trucks for one thing, and then unlock and build the Research Lab 4. So yeah, we'll get to that in future episodes. I'll probably, like I said, I'll probably do some work in between episodes here. Keep things moving so we can actually see some progress on the terraforming. And then I've got to spin up my factory, obviously, to make up for all the building materials we just chewed through. Look at the rubbers down to 45. I had a ton of that before. Turn that guy on. But yeah, I'll get to that between episodes. For now, this is Glidercat saying thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoy this series. The game is just absolutely fantastic. Really highly recommend it. It's one of my favorite. Got to be in the top 5 favorite factory games ever. Really enjoy this game. And the terraforming is fun too. That's it for now. I will see you all in the very next episode.